Hello students, welcome to the Samveda e-learning classes. My dear students, today we are learning 10th standard social science, political science division, unit 3, India's relations with other countries. Dear students, in this lesson, we are able to learn the relationship between India and China, relationship between India and Pakistan, and relationship between India and Russia, finally relationship between India and USA. All these relations we are able to learn in this class. Dear students, India, it has maintained very good relations in the international level. In the modern days, for example, a family cannot survive without interacting with another family. A great political thinker, Aristotle, once he said, man is a social animal. He cannot live without society. So therefore, man wants to live in the society. Society is a mixture of families. A family can never prosper without interacting with another family. Meanwhile, a country also, it cannot progress without interacting with another country. Dear students, in the modern days, this is a globalized world and the modernized world, and it is inevitable to every country to interact with each other, to have a good relationship with each other. Otherwise, it is very difficult to survive for the countries. So therefore, it is not a necessity now. It is a great need for all the countries in the world, students, to assist each other, to help each other, and to have a good relation with each other. So therefore, the government of India will always try to have a good relations with other countries. The Constitution of India, fourth part of Indian Constitution mainly, under Article 51, it is very clearly stated, students. What is that? India wants to have an international peace and coexistence. Under Article 51, it says, international peace and coexistence is explained there. So therefore, India wants to have a good relation with all the countries of the world. And it is discussed under the directive principles of the state policies. Fourth part of the Indian Constitution deals with the DPSP, children, directive principles of the state policies. Under that, this foreign policy is described. India, it strives to have a cordial relationships with the other countries as for the directions and the guidelines of the Indian Constitution, students. So therefore, we are learning here India's relations with other countries. Relationship with the major neighbor countries. In this, first we are learning about the relationship between India and China, students. India and China, neighboring countries. And more than that, China is a very big country which borders India. We have a largest boundary, land boundary sharing with China, students. You can look at the India map there, land boundary. We are almost sharing with China. So therefore, the relationship between China and India maintained. The relationship between China and India not started in the modern days. The relations between these two countries carried since the time immemorial. It goes back to the Mesopotamian and Sindhu river valleys civilization times. Look at here. Mesopotamian civilization, Sindhu River civilization, we have evidences here. During those days, these two countries had relations, trade relations. More than that, one of the main religion in China again, Buddhism, originated in India and it has gained a wider acceptance in China. The relationship between China and India goes back to the ancient times, students. It is not only in the modern time. Many of Indian rulers had a cordial business with Chinese rulers. And there is a reference in the Kautilya's book Arthashastra. There is a reference about the silk trade. Kautilya, one of the greatest master of who was responsible for the formation of the Mauryan Empire in India, he has noted the Arthashastra book. In that, there is a reference about India-China relations, trade relations. So therefore, the relations goes back to the very ancient times. And even though the relationship between India and China, when it comes to the modern days, it means after the independence, the relations between India and China ruined for some times in between. A war broke out between India and China due to the escalation of Tibetan crisis in the year 1962. It was a major turn between India and China relations, students. Anyway, after the war, the border disputes started between India and China and they are still unresolved. They remain as it is even today also. They are the controversial factors. And more than that, the insistence of China that Arunachal Pradesh belongs to it, and it is one of the main bone of contentions between India and China, students. China is claiming Arunachal Pradesh is part of the China, but Arunachal Pradesh is already an integral part of India. So like this, the issues are there between India and China, students. Anyway, in spite of the border disputes, in spite of the wars, bilateral talks were held between both the countries. And they strengthened the healthy relationship between both the countries, students. Both the countries have some similarities also. Both these countries having the highest population in the world, and also both the countries are called the largest leading economies in the world. We have some similarities here. And also, India has established a good relationship between China after 1980s, and this has further cemented the relationship between both the countries, students. Anyway, with the great efforts, India and China are playing the major role in the BRICS organization. What is the BRICS organization? International organization. BRICS member countries, students. Look at here. BRICS representing B for Brazil, R for Russia, I for India, C for China, S for South Africa. These BRICS organizations have still further cemented the relationship between India and China. My dear students, followed by the relationship between India and China, now we have the relationship between India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan, major neighboring countries. Pakistan, it is not only a neighboring country to India, students, but also it was an integral part of India during the pre-independent period. Only after 1947 it was separated. Till then it was part of India. Look at the pre-independent map of India, students, here. The pre-partition map of India before 1947. Look at the India map here. covering all that area, Jammu, Kashmir. Look at that. Today's Pakistan is under the Indian map in those days. Both these countries separated according to the Indian Independence Act of 1947, and they became a sovereign countries, independent countries. Soon after the independence, the foreign relationship between both the countries started, though there were some problems between the countries, but even though the foreign relations were continued between the countries, the major issues between India and Pakistan here, the major problems between these two countries here, for example, the terrorism, Jammu and Kashmir issue, and the water sharing disputes are the main reasons between the issues between India and Pakistan. The three reasons, students, very important, keep it in mind. Apart from that, both the countries have fought 3 wars. The wars were held between India and Pakistan. And also, in order to improve the bilateral ties between both the countries here, number of agreements were signed between the countries. For example, Tashkent agreement was signed here, Shimla agreement was signed here, and Lahore Bus Yatra was conducted by then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Dear students, here you have a small a video clipping.
Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan. India's Minister for External Affairs, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, arrives on a 3-day goodwill visit. He is received by Mr. Aga Shahi, Foreign Policy Advisor to the Chief Martial Law Administrator of Pakistan. Mr. Vajpayee is the first Indian minister to visit Pakistan in 12 years. During their talks, Mr. Aga Shahi and Mr. Vajpayee review implementation of the Simla Agreement. Mr. Vajpayee hopes that the two nations will strive to build bridges of neighborly cooperation. At the presidency, Mr. Fazl Elahi Chaudhary, the President of Pakistan, receives the Indian Foreign Minister. Mr. Vajpayee is accompanied by India's Foreign Secretary and the Indian Ambassador to Pakistan. India's Foreign Minister calls on General Zia-ul Haq, the Chief Martial Law Administrator. The two leaders hold wide-ranging discussions. Mr. Vajpayee describes the talks as friendly and a step in the right direction. A visit to the historic city of Takshashila, the modern Takshila. An archaeological museum preserves relics of a civilization which flourished here over 2,000 years ago. It was a center of Buddhist learning and pilgrimage. During his visit to the Takshila Museum, Mr. Vajpayee tells accompanying newsmen that the two countries would have better understanding and mutual trust. The famous Gurdwara Dera Sahib in Lahore. After visiting the Gurdwara, Mr. Vajpayee pays homage at the Samadhi of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Earlier, addressing a crowded press conference, Mr. Vajpayee said that India wants to improve relations with Pakistan on the basis of equality, non-interference and goodwill. He reiterated India's desire for peace and friendship with Pakistan.
Former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee visited Pakistan capital Islamabad to develop a good relation between these two countries. After Lahore Bus Yatra, Pakistan leaders came to India, agreed for the Agra conference was signed between the countries. But all these agreements yielded very less. The output of these agreements was very less here. There are some reasons here which really destroyed the relations between India and Pakistan students. In spite of all these bilateral talks, in spite of all these good efforts made by our own leaders to develop good relation with Pakistan, some of the incidents like the terrorism incidents, attacks on Indian Parliament House in the year 2001, the one more terror attack, Mumbai attack in the year 2007 students. Apart from that, Pathankot attack in the year 2016 have affected the quality of the bilateral relationship between India and Pakistan. The main reason why the relations are ruined between India and Pakistan, it is because of the terrorism is the main reason. India and Pakistan have clashed over the years about Jammu and Kashmir issues, students. And also, there are few similarities between these countries. What are the similarities? Both the countries are sharing a common culture. They have a common historical background. And they have economic ties here. Mutual exchanges are there in the fields, various fields. And they have continued as it is. Mutual trade relationships have been continued between India and Pakistan even after independence. Similarly, both the countries have responded each other during the emergency situations, during the natural calamities. Both have come into assistance each other here to help. So this is about India and Pakistan, students. After that, dear students, we have the relationship with the major neighbor countries in the world. The relationship with the major powerful countries in the world. So in that, India and Russia first. My dear students, Russia is one of the best friend of India in the history. India also has developed a cordial relationship with Russia every time. It had similar relationship with the United Socialist Soviet Russia also. There was a time in the world around 1945 when the world was divided into two power blocks. India followed non-aligned policy. It had a good relationship with Russia in the field of economics, politics and other areas. And USSR had opposed China's invasion of India in the year 1962, students. Not only that, USSR helped India in many situations. It helped India in the liberation of Goa in the year 1961. Apart from that, Russia also helped India at international organization, United Nations organization. And also, Russia is a well-wisher of India. Russia supporting India to become a permanent member country of the United Nations Security Council. USSR had supported the Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in the year 1966. Not only that, in the year 1971, India and USSR have agreed an agreement here that to maintain the peace and cooperation for 20 years in the future. Along with that, USSR had supported India to establish the modern steel industries. Bhilai and Bokaro steel industries are opened in India in collaboration with the USSR. And also, Russia has supported India in the field of industries as well as technology, students. Russia has extended its support to India's quest for permanent seat in the UN Security Council. I repeat, Russia has extended its support to India's quest for permanent seat in the UN Security Council. Dear students, it is a dream of many countries that India should be one of the permanent member in the Security Council. because India is a peace-loving country. India is one of the highly responsible countries in the international level. So therefore, many countries are supporting India to become a permanent member of the Security Council. Students. Dear students, at last we have here the relationship between India and USA. India and USA both are largest democratic countries in the world, students, and both these countries in the present international scenario, both the countries are playing a very important role. A major role is being played by both the countries in the present situation. The relationship between America and India were disturbed for a while, but anyhow, India had maintained good relations. During the bipolar world of Cold War era, India had maintained the equal distance between USSR and USA, followed the NAM policy as I told you. So, because of that development, for some years, there were some misunderstandings between America and India. But in spite of that, both the countries have found a few major shifts over 1947. USA has supported India a lot in the 5-year plan, students, economically especially. USA has extended its great support during Indochina War of 1965. But later, the political leaders of USA extended their support to Pakistan during war between India and Pakistan. This time, the relations between India and America for the time being clashed here. But other than it went on well, students. Many a times a foreign policy of USA has been anti-Indian policy and pro-Pakistan policy against India, for of the Pakistan, many times American foreign policy. Anyway, it was an interesting fact. Both these countries, India and USA, have shared common interest in controlling the terrorism, students. Terrorism is one of the international issue, the major problem facing by the world, students. Both these countries are committed to destroy the terrorism in the world, to make the world free from the terrorism. And also, India has better relationship with USA in the field of foreign trade, science, technology, and space science, education, and many other mutual interests are there between India and America. Both the countries share a common responsibility of the strengthening of United Nations organization. Both are prominent members since the beginning of the United Nations of organization, students. And also, both are committed to maintain the global peace. And India policy shift between the two parties of America. Dear students, American politics is bit different. The major political parties of America, Democratic and Republican parties. There is a very shift in the rule of American political parties. India also will try to adjust its policies according to the Republican rule and the Democratic rule. Dear students, apart from that, India is also having a cordial relation with the neighboring countries, small neighboring countries such as Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal, Maldives, Afghanistan, Indonesia, all these countries, students. My dear students, till now we have learned India's relations with other countries. So in this module, we were able to understand relationship between India and China, relationship between India and Pakistan, relationship between India and Russia, and relationship between India and USA. Dear students, let us solve the textbook exercises here. The textbook exercises, the first main, fill in the blanks with appropriate words, answers. The first one, students, the relationship between, I repeat, the relationship with dash was strengthened with Panchashila principles. Dear students, very important. The relationship with dash was strengthened with Panchashila principles. Answer, China. Very good. Second one, international peace and cooperation is discussed in the dash article of our constitution. Article 51 of Indian Constitution, students. We have learnt there. And the third one, in 1962, dash invaded our country. Who invaded? China. Very good, students. Dear students, we have the second main here. Discuss in group and answer the following questions. The first question, why does country need to have good relationship with other countries? Yes, there are some answers here, students. To achieve economic progress, to achieve peace and cooperation in the international level, to exchange science and technical information, to promote the trade, to achieve economical help, and to overcome resources deficit. For all these reasons, we need to have a good relationship with other countries. Second question, student. What are the reasons for the tensions between India and Pakistan? My dear students, we have already learned. I discussed answer. The main reasons for India and Pakistan tension, those are none other than Kashmir issue, Jammu and Kashmir issue, border disputes between the countries, water dispute, and terrorism is another main reason between the India and Pakistan. So these are the main reasons between India and Pakistan tensions. Dear students, we have a third question here. The relationship between India and China is recently spoiled. What are the reasons for this? Yes, the relationship between India and China spoiled recently, students, because of some developments. Because of Indo-China war held in the year 1962, border disputes between India and China, China's claim over Arunachal Pradesh, China's support to Pakistan, China's military and economic assistance to Pakistan, and Mao terrorists. All these are the major reasons to spoil the relations between India and China, students. Next, the fourth question we have. India and USA are the two democratic countries. Explain the mutual cooperation that exists between both the countries. Dear students, the relationship between India and USA. USA and India are two big democratic countries. USA has supported a lot to India's 5-year plans. USA helped India during Indo-China war. USA has shared interest in controlling terrorism. USA and India share mutual responsibility of strengthening the UNO. USA supported India in the fields of foreign trade, science, technology, space science, education. In all these areas, they have developed good relations. Dear students, we have the last question here. Explain the relationship between India and Russia. India and Russia both are very good friends, students. Russia has helped India in the field of economics, politics. Russia supported India during Indo-China war in 1962. Russia supported India in Goa liberation in the year 1961. Russia supported India at UNO. Russia helped in establishment of Bhilai and Bokaro steel plants. Russia mediated Tashkent Agreement between India and Pakistan in 1966. Russia supported India in industries and technology. And in 1971, India and USSR signed an agreement of peace treaty for 20 years between India and Russia. So these are all the question answers of the lesson India's relations with other countries, students. Apart from that, we do have activities here. Collect more information about the relationship between India with other countries, and also draw a map of India and mark the neighboring countries on it. Dear students, I am Mr. Hemant V. Dhalawai, who has been working as a resource person for the social science subject and works as an assistant master for the New Cambridge Group of Institutions, Vijayanagara, Bengaluru. Thank you, students.